Have you ever seen the candle test used in vocal training? A lit candle is placed near the mouth. When an experienced singer produces sound, the flame may barely move. But when someone's vocal technique is unstable, the moment they start singing, the flame begins to shake visibly and may even go out. This is not magic. It is not testing how well you can hold your breath. It is testing whether your breath is truly under the control of the body. Many people think singing means blowing air outward. But truly effective vocal production is not about pushing air directly out. The core of sound comes from stable internal air pressure in the body and the precise vibration of the vocal folds. When breath support is correct and the vocal folds close steadily, the airflow does not become a scattered stream of wind rushing out through the mouth. Instead, it forms pressure beneath the vocal folds. This pressure drives the vocal folds to vibrate. Then, through resonance in the chest cavity, pharyngeal cavity, and oral cavity, that vibration is amplified into sound. So the steadier the candle flame is, the less unnecessary air is usually leaking outward. Interestingly, this modern vocal logic is very close to the core method that Master Otgonhuu repeatedly emphasizes in his Khoomei course. When teaching the bass tone of Khoomei, also known as Xiaha, he constantly reminds students, do not push the sound outward with the breath. The breath should remain stable and downward. The sound should stay inside the body, especially deep in the chest cavity. True Khoomei is not about squeezing sound out through the throat. It is not about blowing air out through the mouth either. It is more like forming a powerful resonance space inside the body. The sound grows from deep within the chest cavity, instead of floating out from the lips. Whether in refined singing breath control or in the chest support of Khoomei, there are three shared principles behind it. First, breath support must stay low. You cannot let the breath keep rushing upward into the throat and mouth. A truly stable sound needs support formed around the waist and the lower abdomen, as if a column is standing inside the body. Second, the closure of the vocal folds must be stable. If the vocal folds do not close properly, the breath will leak. The sound becomes weak, scattered, and thin. In Khoomei, this is even more obvious. Once the bass tone leaks air, the sound floats into the oral cavity and loses the power that comes from deep chest resonance. Third, the higher the pitch goes, the more the breath must not escape upward. This is also the most counterintuitive point. When many people sing high notes, the body pushes upward and the throat tightens with it. But in truly advanced vocal production, the sound may rise, while the support must sink downward. In whistle Khoomei, this upward and downward opposition is especially clear. The tongue position moves upward to find the whistle tone, but the bass tone inside the chest must sink downward even more steadily. What makes Khoomei special is that it is not just a single line of sound. A skilled Khoomei performer can create two or even multiple layers of sound within the same body. Below is the stable bass tone. Above is the clear overtone. Sometimes it becomes a whistle-like tone. These two lines of sound must exist at the same time. If the breath escapes outward, the internal pressure of the body collapses. The bass tone becomes thin. The overtone disappears. The whistle tone also becomes unstable. Only when the breath is firmly controlled by the body, when the chest support is solid enough, and when the vocal folds close precisely enough, can the upper and the lower sound layers appear at the same time. This is why Khoomei demands breath control almost to the extreme. So if you truly practice Khoomei correctly, singing without blowing out a candle is not some mysterious trick. It is simply the natural result of the body learning to control the breath. Your breath no longer escapes outward. Your voice begins to live inside the body. And Khoomei is one of the ancient methods for training this kind of body resonance and breath control.